33 vertebrae. I'm back. I'm out here, the heart of nature, raising the frequency, raising the vibration as usual. And today, what I'm doing, we're going to talk about DNA. Very interesting. What is DNA? We've been talking about DNA for a long time. The first time I heard of DNA, it was in the 90s. Much later on, a little bit. But I was watching a CSI movie. There was this clientele, a lady had somehow done away with the husband. So they were determining who did it. But there was some strand of hair that was left on the body because the lady had said that she had traveled for a month or so and hadn't been in the house for a long time. So they were wondering how come the strand of hair was there. So doing the DNA, it was matched to her own and she was forced to confess. So what is DNA? So DNA is the signature of your spirit, the blueprint of your spirit. So each and everyone's blueprint, DNA, is unique and different. You can never find two identical DNAs. So the DNA that we'll be talking about in the 3V is about the template. We're looking at the structure, the template structure of the DNA. So one interesting fact about the DNA is that the DNA runs everything of the body. Everything has a DNA, from the human being, the plants, everything. For you to manifest, we need that template that runs everything, that organizes everything. The reason why when you eat a banana, you still become you. And when a monkey eats a banana, it becomes a monkey. And a goat eats the same banana, it becomes a goat. Is because of the DNA. There is something that is running the whole system to ensure that everything takes the shape and the figure, the formula of itself. Now, this DNA, scientists currently are saying that part of it is junk. Like they don't understand what it does, so they say it's junk. But there's something you should know about this universe. Everything is something, and even nothing is something. The fact that it is in that state, it's only because we don't understand or we don't really know why it is in that state, but it's still functioning and doing its function at that state. So 3% of the DNA is physical. That's what we can see in this physical body. But 97% is invisible. We can't see from our naked eyes. The instruments that we have currently to measure the DNA is still very low. That's what they're saying, it's junk. Because the instruments we have cannot really tell us what it's about. But I want to tell you this. If you've been going through my channel, I always talk about quantum, the quantum dimensions, other dimensions that we're not able to perceive through this instrument that we have. So that's where the 97% of the invisible part of the DNA lies. So this quantum field determines everything that happens here. You know, for matter to appear physical, it's coming from energy because everything is vibration. Everything is energy, just vibrating at a certain frequency. So when they are vibrating together at a certain frequency, they now appear to be solid because they are now together. So that is what the DNA does. So why is this DNA important? For a long time, humans have walked on Earth with very low graded DNAs. And from time to time, masters have appeared or have walked through the earth with a much upgraded DNA and have been able to do things that we call miracles. Some masters have been able, through their DNA, walk on water. That's still the function of the DNA. Masters have been able to do very many miracles, to look like superhumans, just because of the power of their DNA. So the level of DNA is not the same in all humans. Some humans have a much upgraded DNA than others. This is what brings me to the Gen Z and Gen Alpha. You've pretty interacted with them, you've seen how they are. Yeah? Especially the Gen Alphas. Yeah? They come with a lot of memory. You even wonder how do they know some things? It's because the DNA that they have is able to retain memory from other lifetimes. They're able to remember more. They don't have to learn everything afresh. You know, humans as they are, when they come into the world, they have to learn a lot of things afresh. But now this is not the kind of template that the Gen Z and Alphas have. They have a much upgraded DNA that is able to remember and also download better from the fields, the etheric fields. In my channel, I always talk about ether, the etheric fields, because that is where all information lies. All information lies in ether. Remember the 5 elements? Air, water, fire, earth, ether. All these four, the first four, all come from ether. And ether has everything. Ether is the source of all information. All information lies in ether. So it's just lying ether in everywhere. So the quality of your DNA will determine how much you are able to download from ether. That's what I wanted to tell you about. Well, it's very important, especially for the Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, who are the pioneers of the new earth, of the new world that we'll be living in from now on. I'm doing this because I want them to know the power of their DNA, the capability, because it's better than ours. And if they know how to use it, they'll be able to download better things to us, to humanity, to the galaxy, and push us to the future that is in the, that we're going to. Why is this important? In the past, humans have been introduced to technology that is available for us, but what they do with the technology is to weaponize it instead of solving the problems that you have in this galaxy. I want you, Gen Z, I want you, Gen Alpha, to use your DNA to solve the problems that you have, to manifest unity so that we can sort out the problems that we have on Earth. We are building ships going to other planets. We are colonizing other planets. But do we want to take the same junk that we have here on Earth and duplicate it to other planets? We would only want to do the good, to carry what is good for all to the other planets. So if the Gen Zs, if the Gen Alphas are able to understand what they can do and manifest, visualize a world of oneness, then they are the solutions that we are looking for. And it all lies in the power of DNA. 33 vertebrae. How is your DNA? That's my time. Thanks for watching. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear this, and together let's raise the frequency and vibration of the planet.